It's become the annual offseason exercise for college football analysts like myself. Who can possibly beat Clemson in the ACC? Welcome to the Voice of College Football. Please like the video, share the videos out on social media. I mean it. Share the videos out on social media. If you enjoy the content, others will as well. And please subscribe right here at the Voice of College Football. Okay. We are powering through the Power 5, reviewing schedules and delivering our predictions. Let's do so with the 2018 national champions, who, of course, made it back to the championship game in 2019, fell in the semifinals to Ohio State in 2020. The Clemson Tigers on top of the ACC 2015 through 20, 6 consecutive conference championships. Who can possibly beat them in the ACC? But before we get to that question, could they possibly lose the opener in Charlotte against old rival Georgia? The Dogs lead the all-time series 42-18. That will mean nothing when the two teams kick off as top 5 opponents in Charlotte on September 4th. Georgia-Clemson should be a great game. Actually, I consider this to be the game of the season in regards to talent on one field. This game will have the most talent on one field for a regular season game of any in college football. Could be eclipsed by an Alabama-Georgia SEC championship game, but in terms of the regular season, Clemson, Georgia, tons of talent. Okay, should be a great one there. Whether 0-1 or 1-0, Clemson marches on to take on South Carolina State. They open the ACC schedule against Georgia Tech, a team that they narrowly defeated last year, 73-7. And then they've got, if you're looking for possible letdowns, there is nobody else on the schedule, certainly nobody in the ACC that can compare to Georgia as an opponent or can compare to Clemson. So if somebody's going to knock them off, think Syracuse 2017. Think Pitt 2016. Think what NC State almost pulled off in 2016. What Syracuse almost pulled off in 2018. It's not necessarily going to be a team that's the most talented, but a capable team and possibly on the road. So the trip to Raleigh to take on North Carolina State, possible upset right there. Boston College led this Clemson team last year 28-6 before the Tigers came back behind DJ Uiagalelei to win at 34-28. So BC before the bye week, back-to-back, not necessarily scary situations. Clemson will be a decided favorite, 2 to 3 touchdowns in both games, but tricky. Bye week, then Clemson goes to Syracuse. They go to Pitt. That could also be a trap at Heinz Field as well. Florida State at home, Louisville on the road, back to non-conference play for 2 of the final games against the mighty Huskies of UConn and what has become a one-sided rivalry against South Carolina, with Clemson winning 6 straight after the Wake Forest game. Clemson, beware of upset possibilities at Pitt, BC, and North Carolina State on the road. What's the record going to be? Consider before we leave you with our record prediction. This program has won 30 consecutive games against the ACC. Okay, before you correct me there, we know that they lost in South Bend last year and then avenged that loss in the ACC championship game against current ACC teams. Clemson has a 30-game winning streak going back to the loss against Syracuse in 2017. Who will knock off the Clemson Tigers this year? Well, it's going to be a non-conference game. Clemson goes 11-1. They go 8-0 in the ACC. So, of course, they're going to lose to UConn. 11-1, 8-0. Figure it out. Right here at the Voice of College Football. We will see you with our next prediction right here.